Hello folks, welcome back to Martin's Adventure, and this beautiful morning here in San Diego, California, in front of an aircraft carrier here from the US Navy. But I got here too early for the tours, so let's continue driving around San Diego and seeing other places. Here we're now in La Jolla Cove, California, suburb of San Diego, and this is a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. Dining, shops, restaurants, parks, and here we're walking through this park here in front of the Pacific Ocean, and let's take this sightseeing tour of this beautiful area. The temperature here was fantastic, not hot, not cold. It was awesome. No humidity. The temperature was fantastic compared to the humidity of Florida. So let's go check out this the coast here in La Jolla Cove, a beautiful area, like I said. And here you see, these little cliffs and the water in the bottom. You have some little beach areas there. But one interesting thing is there are sea lions down there. So let's see if we see any. And there we got one right there. I see some of the folks that are watching, and I'm here above still on the sidewalk all the way on the top. These people are on the bottom. But there you see a couple of sea lions. Gotta work myself down there as we continue seeing here the views of the Pacific Ocean here in San Diego, California. Beautiful, spectacular views. Little rock formation here. A lot of birds on this rock here. More views of the sea lion there getting back in the water. This is day 2 of my, look at these caves here. Day 2 of my adventure here in California, in Southern California. See these caves here? Very interesting. Here from another angle as I continue walking, I guess northward on this area, beach area. More sea lions there. Some birds as well. Now here you could take this, walk this area. So we're going to go walk it out there. There's a closer look of a sea lion right here on the rocks. And you see the ocean is very busy. So I'm walking toward, on this railing area here. Nice little dock up here, outward, which is made out of rocks. Now here, for some reason, my video recorded on slow-mo. I apologize for that. Tried getting it out of it, but I couldn't. Here you see more sea lions. Large group of them there just resting, getting some sun. This was all really, really cool. Awesome views. Great adventure here. Now here you can hear how the waves are picking up and hitting the little pier area, the rocks in the pier. Very intense there. Now here is San Diego Fire Department Fire Rescue Life Guard truck. Took a pic of that, and then here I'm continuing driving now. Now I'm heading north on I-5. Great spectacular views. Look at these 3 crosses right there. Pretty cool. As I drive toward our next adventure of the day, as there are multiple adventures today, there is the Anaheim Angels baseball stadium back there. But they were not playing today there, so now here I am in Los Angeles. I have arrived in LA, and you see there downtown LA here to the left. Los Angeles sign here. As we're getting on the 101. Now I've arrived here at our next adventure. We're at Dodger Stadium to watch some Dodger baseball. See the Los Angeles Dodgers play the Arizona Diamondbacks and see Shohei Ohtani play for the first time live. So it's going to be pretty cool. We came in through the store all the way in the top of the upper deck, but our seats were all the way in the bottom, so now we have to go all the way down. As didn't realize how the stadium is like going like under like that from one side, since it's like on a, I guess, cliff, mountainside, I guess. So going through the stadium now through our seats. I've reached our seats right here, right now, in the section here, a little bit between third base and the all the way at the outfield, but I am on the first base line, excuse me. And then there you see the stadium scoreboard there, the classic scoreboard here at Dodger Stadium. There's 3 stadiums I want to get to visit. I want to see them all, but 3 that I really want to see are Dodger Stadium, which I'm here now. Check it off the list. Wrigley Field and Fenway. So I still have those 2 on my list. I already have seen, if you've seen the videos, I already have seen the Brave Stadium, Tampa Bay Stadium, Marlins, of course, and also the Nationals, Washington D.C. Stadium. So to see a game seen some of the other ones, but to see the actual game going on in San Diego that we did yesterday at Petco Park. So here at Dodger Stadium, you see Shohei's there batting. Foul ball. Ended up being an out. Now I ended up getting here some a helmet of nachos and popcorn. Pretty cool. Nachos and popcorn here mixed together. It was very good. Now here we see more action, more video of the game itself. Pretty low down on the seats. I'd rather be a little bit higher, as I can see the whole field then. See here I'm blocked by a lot of the folks, the heads of everybody. So I usually like sitting a little bit higher, but these were at a great bargain. These tickets down here, there's an out there, fly ball out. And there was also bobblehead day, and I did not know, so we got a Kiki Hernandez bobblehead when we came in the stadium. And here is the box of it with the bobblehead inside. So that was pretty cool. We were able to get a bobblehead. Add one more to the collection. So spectacular feeling here to be at this stadium here watching a baseball game. I've seen the Dodgers all my life. When they were very good with whether Fernando Valenzuela and all those players back in the 80s and early 90s. Great teams that they had, and then now they have great teams again for the last few years, back-to-back World Series champions. Beat the Blue Jays last World Series. Here we see some of the views of the stadium. We're here now on the 780 stretch. So Shohei Ohtani struck out there here in the ninth. The game is almost over. Um, Dodgers are down a run right now. You see the stadium was pretty full for this game. Getting a little bit cloudy. There is a forecast of rain, but no rain as of yet. So the game ended, and it ended up being a 5-3 Diamondbacks win. So I did have a home run in the first inning. But here's some of the views of the stadium as it's pretty much emptied out. I went all the way back, so I had to take all the stairs back up because our car's parked on the top, so not on the lower level. Now, as we were driving afterward, ran into this carnival there at Echo Park. We were driving to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and we ran into this carnival here at Echo Park, and decided to get off and just walk around a little bit around this festival. It's called the Lotus Festival here in Echo Park, suburb of Los Angeles. A lot of people were here in attendance, having fun with their families and kids, riding the rides and eating some of the food. Look at that area back there full of folks buying food here at the event and riding some of the cool rides that they had here. Now as we continue, now we're driving toward, we're here in Hollywood, driving toward the Walk of Fame, the stars. As we go driving, and here we are, here are some of the stars as I walk through the streets here. Didn't record much here, I was with the family, but I did get some of them there. We got the big dinosaur on top of the Ripley's Believe It or Not. Here we have a lot of folks crossing the street, as you can see. So we are in Hollywood Boulevard. There's the Hard Rock Cafe there. A lot of street vendors selling stuff. And then doing acts here in front of the Chinese Theater. In the car now, I was filming from the car as we were going to look for some parking. But a lot of folks are out here.
What?
Raising Kings.
Look at Michael Jackson!
A view of the
right
Chinese
there.
Theater there. So went around the block.
Michael Jackson picture over there.
Now we're driving to Beverly Hills. That was the next stop in our adventure. And we have arrived at Beverly Hills. And this reminded me a lot of when we were here in Beverly Hills of Beverly Hills Cop, the movie. And there's the police station, the Beverly Hills Police Department. Here we got some of the stores. And we have reached Rodell Drive. Prada's there. It was Gucci and Tiffany, all the stores, you name them, they were all here. And had a good time. We walked all this area here, up and down Rodell Drive. We also had dinner here, and Rodell Drive in front of the hotel. Here's Dior. Had a great time here with the family, walking around and sightseeing. This is probably around almost 7 p.m. Now here in Beverly Hills. I walked in there. That area looks so nice. Look at the artwork here on the sidewalk. So we're gonna walk all this area up, and then we ate a restaurant at the end of this whole walking area. You end up in front of one of the hotels, and we ended up eating there at a restaurant that just opened this very weekend. So it was pretty cool. The food was awesome. It was fantastic. There's Dolce Cabana. As we continue walking here through the streets of Beverly Hills. View of all the buildings here and all the stores. And like I said, that was really, really neat. Seeing it in the movies tons of times and in TV shows. And it was pretty cool actually to be here and walk it and see all the things you see on TV and in the movies. It was really, really cool. Gentleman walking his dog. We got these two little cars all the way in the back. Back there. It's like a watch store. And then ended up eating in this restaurant right here on the Tiffany and Company building, on this section here on this balcony. The food was great, like I said earlier. Some of the windows of the store. And then this hotel across the street, I know I've seen it in several movies. I believe this was the one from Pretty Woman, or also maybe Beverly Hills Cop 1. But I think this is the hotel from the Pretty Woman movie. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, folks. But this was a great adventure here this day. We started off in San Diego at the Navy area there. Then we went to La Jolla Cove. Then we went to the Dodgers game in Los Angeles, and then here in Beverly Hills. But great adventure. Stay tuned for more. Day 3 of our adventure here in Southern California will be coming out soon, probably the next couple of days. And there'll be also a day 4. So continue watching the channel as we do many adventures here in Southern California. Folks, thank you for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe so we can make this channel grow and we can do a lot more adventures. Also check out the sister station more on that carnival we saw. Check out Martin's Carnival channel where you can see a whole video on that also came out already. So check it out. Thanks, folks.